I scored a nice headache rack off of Craigslist today, and that's it right there. Trying to do a lot of errands today. I went to the old shop and pulled out all of the remaining piping and reclaim apparatuses, and this is it right here in the truck. These twin lines are nearly 30 years old, and I decided to cut them and throw them in the garbage. But what's interesting to note is the piping here that I've had in service now since 2008 has nominal wear, which is really kind of surprising. I thought it would be more worn out than that, but it's really not, which again is impressive to me, which I'm not sure I'm going to reuse any of this. Maybe some of the steel piping I'll reuse, but I certainly won't reuse any of this. Those sleeves I'll reuse, but that's going in the garbage. So a lot of it's pretty much garbage. Some parts can be reutilized, but some parts cannot. So anyways, continue on the tour. The Mustang K-Code car is nearing completion. We're going up to get the new transition pan this next week and get a business formerly known as Mustang Mania, but now it's known as something else, to do a peer review on this vehicle, kind of passing a white paper around basically, and I want them to look at it, them to evaluate it, give me professional and critical feedback, which is what I need, which is what I want actually, excuse me. Excuse me. Here's the Camaro. Wheelhouses are removed, both as a complete wheelhouse, left and right, welded them together. I'm going to do this completely different than what Detroit Speed says to do, simply because I've done this now third time. So the last time I perfected it, this time, or last time I explored it, this time I'll perfect it with gaining an extra inch than what Detroit Speed says you can gain on the first gen Camaro. So that will happen here. Didn't do any work on it today because we had to go do tons of other stuff. So this is what's happening. Resume on this tomorrow, and here's the wheelhouses, left and right complete, and I've got the new outer which will go on there, make this even wider. But this seam right here on both wheelhouses is going to be removed and welded over, and then where needed I'm going to reinstall this seam probably out here somewhere to make it look like it is a seam holding the left and right together. But it won't serve any kind of real function of doing that. It'll only be there when and where needed to attach to the inner structure. Okay? Well, actually it was right here. I cut that out. The inner structure to attach there to serve its original purpose, but the wheelhouses will be welded up left to right. And it's always interesting because you find damages, like right here, the frame, it's bent from the inside, which is strange, and this is rotted and rusted, so I'm gonna have to replace this whole section, the whole thing, right there, and the other side is better, but it's still, needs attention, needs work. So this is the Mini-Tub kit on the first gen Camaro. It's pretty scary to those who may not know what you're looking at. The owner of this car was like, oh my goodness. But I've been able to keep this on a rotisserie, but with heavily reinforced on the underside spine apparatus. So the whole vehicle is encapsulated in a cage, so to speak, simply because I don't have another one of these car dollies. I built 1, 2, and I built the third one over here for the B-body car right there. So I don't have any more, so this is what I have to do, which is good. But this shop affords me a whole lot better opportunity to do work because I don't have to move cars around. I don't have to push them outside and deal with the idiot at the body shop or the bad driveway or their cars everywhere or bad weather. Got it all right here. Gonna handle everything. The Alfa, this little bad boy is poised to receive rapt attention the rest of this week, all next week until completed. The owner came up yesterday and continued to give his thumbs up and is pleased with it, as am I. So this will be on the top burner, and then of course I'm gonna start tearing up the field on that dirt bike because I bought a battery finally. So it is what it is, and progress is going on, and have a good day. Cheers.